Personal story segment tonight. The disappearance of 2-year-old Caylee Anthony in Florida has captured the attention of the nation. A little girl was last seen in early June. Her mother failed to report the situation to the police and has since acted in bizarre ways. Her grandmother is also behaving rather strangely. Joining us now from Washington with the latest, Greta and anchor of On the Record, coming up after Hannity and Combs at 10 Eastern. So how do you think this thing is going to unfold? Every night it's a new craziness, but let's advance it. How's this going to unfold?
Well, two things need to happen. Either they need to find that child, dead or alive, we hope it's alive, or mom has to start talking. Because, look, it's very plain who the police have focused on. It's always possible that the child was kidnapped. There's some legitimate story. The problem is, though, the mother lies, and gets caught in all sorts of inconsistencies. For instance, today the police were zeroing in on the grandmother and the mother's phone records because on the day the grandmother reported the granddaughter missing, the mother claims that she made a phone call and heard the child in the background. The problem is there's no record of the phone call. So now the mother, Casey's got another big fat lie she's got to deal with. So it's plain the police have focused in on her. She's getting gas cans, she's borrowing shovels, she's backing her car up to the house, she's lying about where she is, she's out at clubs, she's sitting in the jail, and she seems to be more concerned with herself than she does with finding that child. So I think the writing is on the wall.
All right, what if the woman doesn't crack and continues to not tell the truth, and the authorities can't find the body? Then what happens?
Well, in theory, they could go forward and charge her with anything so much as homicide. If they have an odor in the car that they think suggests a murder, or a stain in the car, something like that. The forensic tests aren't back yet. But they might be almost insane to do that. Because if you go forward with not a lot of evidence, not enough evidence beyond a reasonable doubt, then someone is likely to win at trial. A guilty person could go free. And then you have the double jeopardy clause in the Constitution, which prevents a retrial. They need to get enough evidence. First they have to prove a crime. Then they have to have enough evidence to prove beyond a reasonable doubt who did it. And they don't want to do that prematurely.
Well, it's already a crime because the little girl's missing and the FBI is involved. So it's already a crime. But you're right. I mean, you can't just go in with a shadow. Just your gut feeling, the grandmother involved in this?
No. I think the grandmother, and a lot of people are unhappy with the grandmother and think that she's dodging things. But look, this is a mother who loves her grandchild and who loves her daughter. And remember, she's the one who made the phone call the child is missing. She has turned items over to the police. I have spoken to the mother. You know, she's protective of her daughter. But look, you know, in her wildest dreams, she can't believe that her daughter could do anything horrible, or her granddaughter. So I cut her some slack. I think, you know, this is a heartbreaker for the grandparents. So, and the grandmother involved, no.
Yeah, and then the mother wouldn't see the grandmother and the grandfather this week, I understand, because they were supposed to visit in the jail, and the mother said no. All right,
I think that, though, I think that's because she didn't want her conversations recorded and released. I think that's crafty on the part of the mother sitting in the jail.
Okay, we'll check you out at 10. Thanks very much. When we come right back, is the fix in Beijing? Juan Williams over there in